Glad to have you with us here on New England Patriots Today by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here. Thanks for joining us. Coming up on today's show, I have 5 dream scenarios for your New England Patriots in 2023. I'll tell you what those are and what it would take to make it happen coming up in just a matter of moments. Before we do, a big shout out to all the Patriot fans out there. We reached the milestone of 4,000 subscribers as we continue to be the fastest growing brand new channel here at Chat Sports. It is awesome to do what we do each and every day, talking about your New England Patriots. You guys have been making it happen, and you're the reason why we're able to do what we do. And we've promised you this. We keep building this channel. There's more content coming along the way. We're doing longer videos now. We got live shows, watch parties in the very near future as well. And now we move on from one milestone to the next as we race to 5,000 subs and take on our next opponent. That is the NFL Draft Channel here at Chat Sports. I think we can take them down as well. We've already taken down Bengals Breakdown, Texans Today, the Commanders Report, the NFL Draft. We're coming for you next. Subscribe now for free today. You'll be glad you did. We'll get started with today's show. So here's how this works. We're going to go through all 5 of these dream scenarios for your New England Patriots and tell you what needs to happen for this team and the ideal way it could go about. And where we'll start is with the obvious, and that is the quarterback position. You would like to see Mac Jones play at a high level and be better than what he was his rookie season and not have another step back like he did last year. But if we're talking about a dream scenario, I think Mac Jones becoming an elite quarterback, that should be the dream. That should be what Mac is striving for, is to take that step up, not just be a suitable starter in this league, but to even go further than that. Mac Jones, a former first-round pick out of Alabama, won a national championship, of course, with the Crimson Tide, and his rookie year was very solid, a Pro Bowler, an all-rookie team selection. But last year, when you look at the numbers, there was a significant drop-off from 2021 to 2022. Granted, there was a lot of question marks regarding the offensive coaching staff, and we'll have more on that in just a second last year. But as you can see, completion percentage, yardage, touchdowns, interceptions got a little bit better, but he did play in less games last year. And his QB rating dropped all the way down to nearly 36. There is work to be done for Mac Jones this offseason to not just get back to what it was from his rookie season, but to build upon that and to try to be an elite quarterback of sorts in 2023. Mac Jones, pressure's on. Let's see if he can get it together and perform. And the leash isn't going to be too long either. If Mac struggles, Bailey Zappi is going to be right there ready to go. So our pinned comment today, I want to know in the comments section, can Mac Jones become an elite quarterback or not? If you believe that he can, type Y for yes. If not, type N for no. You might get an ad break. If so, take advantage of it while the ads play. Get your votes in. Tell me what you think one way or the other. Y for yes, N for no. Can Mac Jones become an elite quarterback or not? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Next up on our list is Bill O'Brien fixing the offense. The new offensive coordinator, the new sheriff in town, Bill O'Brien, has his work cut out for him to get this offense back on track after a disappointing season in 2022. But the track record for Bill O'Brien says that he should be able to get the job done. Former Texans head coach from 2014 to 2020. And I know a lot of people point to how things ended there with moving on from DeAndre Hopkins and how he dealt with Deshaun Watson and just that talent depleting. But basically, with Bill O'Brien, you don't want him to be your GM, but he showed that he can be a good coach in this league. Goes to Alabama. The offense was very successful the couple seasons that he was there in 2021 and in 2022. And he's familiar with this organization and Bill Belichick. You go back to when he was on this offensive staff from 2007 to 2011, he had a lot of success. Bill O'Brien, I would argue, has been successful everywhere he's been. I mean, even think back to his days at Penn State when he took over after an awful situation with Joe Paterno. He turned that ship around and helped steady things there. So Bill O'Brien, I think is the right man for this job to get the job done and to get this offense back on track. And as far as the job that's ahead for Bill O'Brien, let's take a look at the numbers from last season. Points per game, the Patriots ranked 16th in the NFL with 21.4 points per game. But you can see the bottom statistics, the next four, they were in the bottom half in four major categories, including yards per game, third down conversion rate, fourth down conversion rate, and they were dead last in red zone touchdown scoring. So for this New England Patriots team, they have their work cut out for them. A wholesale change is afoot for this New England Patriots team and Bill O'Brien and Bill Belichick to get this thing headed in the right direction again. Number 3 in our dream scenarios, we will stay on offense and go to the wideout position. And ideally, you would like to see a breakout receiver emerge from this New England Patriots team, that somebody takes that next step. It's been several seasons since we've seen anybody within the New England Patriots go over 1,000 yards receiving. It's been a long time. And you look at the statistics. Here are the leading receivers from last season. Now, granted, JuJu Smith-Schuster, of course, was with the Kansas City Chiefs offense. He's not playing with Patrick Mahomes anymore. But here's the numbers you're looking at. JuJu had less than 1,000 yards. DeVante Parker, Hunter Henry, those guys had over 500 yards. Kendrick Bourne had 434, and Ramondre Stevenson was very solid as a receiving back with 434 yards and 1 touchdown. But there is one guy in particular that I think could have a breakout campaign that has been one of the highlights for New England throughout offseason activities, that was not one of the leading receivers last year. But I believe he's due for a breakout campaign, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if he was the Patriots' leading receiver when it's all said and done this year, Tyquan Thornton. He was a second-round pick out of Baylor last season. And you want to talk about raw speed, Tyquan Thornton has it. He was the third fastest player in the history of the NFL Draft Combine with a 4.2840 that he ran over a year ago. We mentioned he's been a standout through OTAs. He's really impressed both the media and the coaches and other players. They've been all talking about Tyquan Thornton, of his performances that he's been able to string along so far at this point. Last year, had 22 catches, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns, and about 11 yards per reception. Look for Tyquan Thornton to take that next step, and he's the guy I'm watching for to be that breakout receiver that could potentially be the leading receiver and maybe end the trend of not having a receiver go for over 1,000 yards. Tyquan Thornton, watch out. We'll see what he can do. Who will be the Patriots' leading receiver this season? Will it be Tyquan Thornton? Will it be JuJu or somebody else? Maybe the answer is DeAndre Hopkins, potentially. Who will be the Patriots' leading receiver this year? Weigh in and tell me in the comment section who you think it will be, and let me know. The 4th of July is just around the corner, and what better way to celebrate America than to be repping your favorite team in the red, white, and blue? We have Patriots 4th of July shirts on sale now at chatsports.com/PatsUSA. And Patriot fans, the thing that I like about this, we do the holiday apparel, right? You get the St. Patrick's Day stuff and, the Christmas shirts, and all those things are seasonal. With the Patriots embracing the red, white, and blue as the New England Patriots, this is something that you can wear year-round. You don't even just have to wear it for the 4th of July or some of the great American holidays that are out there, like Memorial Day or Veterans Day or stuff like that. You can wear this thing year-round, and it looks great. It's very patriotic, no pun intended. I love it. I want to get one myself. Support your New England Patriots. Get this thing right in time for Independence Day, and you'll look as good as any Patriot fan out there and as American as anybody out there. We love America. We love the Patriots. Here's your chance to support both at chatsports.com/PatsUSA to get yours today. Number 4 on our dream scenario list for the Patriots is the development of rookie Christian Gonzalez. The Patriots picked him in the first round of this April's NFL draft out of Oregon. And there's a lot of hype, a lot of excitement about Christian Gonzalez. And the work that he has put in the offseason, although we haven't seen too much of him yet. Obviously, as he's just getting acclimated to things, has been pretty good. All the reports that we've heard is that he's impressed so far to this point. Mel Kiper had him as the number 2 corner in this year's draft, and the Patriots got incredible value. Remember, the Patriots traded down. They were able to pocket a 4th-round pick and still get a player that was rated as the number 9 overall player on Mel Kiper's big board, first-team All-Pac-12 selection. And we talked about Jack Jones last week with his legal issues. The expectation was that Christian Gonzalez would come in and be your starting outside corner right away. Now there's more pressure on Christian Gonzalez to really get things going right from the jump and to become the player that we expect him to immediately, to be that impact player. His final college season, when he was with the Oregon Ducks last year, the numbers that he put together were pretty impressive. He had 4 interceptions to go along with 7 pass breakups. In 3 touchdowns he scored, allowing a less than 500 yards receiving and about a 61% completion percentage for Christian Gonzalez there. The final dream scenario for your New England Patriots is the defense taking the next step. And we know that this Patriots defense is pretty solid, and there's a lot of things that you can feel good about. But there is still more work to be done. Let me show you some statistics here from this New England Patriots defense. You can see points per game, yards per game, not bad. 11th in the league, 9th in the league last year. But then you go down to some other categories, and you can see third down conversion rate was not that great. They were 20th in the NFL at 40.25% last year. Opponent fourth down conversion was really good. They were second in the league at 37.04. But then you go down to opponent red zone touchdown scoring, and more times than not, their opponents were getting touchdowns in the red zone, 21st in the league. So you got some things that you like, yardage, fourth down conversion, but obviously there's still some work to be done in some of those areas there, as you can see. So to recap our dream scenarios for your New England Patriots, Mac Jones becoming an elite quarterback, Bill O'Brien fixing the offense, a breakout wide receiver emerges. In particular, we're looking at Tyquan Thornton. The development of Christian Gonzalez coming along pretty fast, and then the defense as a whole taking that next step. What is your dream scenario for the Patriots this season? We laid out a few of them. Is it one of the things we talked about, or is it something else? Give us your dream scenario in the comments section and let me know. Hit me up on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tyler Jones Live. You can find me there. I'll see you next time right here on Patriots Today.